Hey, how's it going? This is Kevin Michael Johnson back again with another update on the Raid documentary film project. Happy New Year. Many thanks for all the letters and the emails I've been getting of being excited about the film, wondering what's happening with the film. I know this update has been it's been a long time coming, and there's a couple reasons for that. We've been really hard at work, as I mentioned in my last update, adding content to the film. We've probably added about close to a half hour of content to the film. Things I wanted to be in there prior to the LA screening, but just didn't have a chance to put in there. And so we've been hard at work at that, along with holding down full-time jobs, and then of course taking care of the new baby. So things have taken a little longer than we expected, but hey, that's life. And but I do have some good news, and that is next Friday marks our final day of post-production on the film. So we are pretty much done. We're really excited about that, and excited to let you know. So what I wanted to do with this update video is to give you a brief kind of idea of what's going to happen next for the film. First and foremost, we're going to be working hard to get our Kickstarter donor awards out ASAP. So those of you who have donated to the project or donated a year ago to the Kickstarter campaign can expect those rewards within the month, ideally. So that'll be our #1 goal. Secondly, we would like to consider what kind of life this film should have publicly. Meaning, do we just put the film on the internet for anyone to click and see, or is there another avenue? Is there another life for this film that might allow it to have a little bit of a bigger platform? The work that's gone into this film is extraordinary. It's far more than I ever expected. My editor and I have just poured our lives into it. The community that was involved months behind their raid, they went over and above the call here and just gave so much to this project. That being said, I'm very, very proud of what we've accomplished here. It's actually a little bit mind-blowing. It's exactly what I dreamed of doing, but it's wonderful. I'm very, very proud of it, and I think it deserves to have a platform that's fitting for the quality that it is. So we're going to consider film festivals, TV distribution, those types of things. But what that means for you guys, the viewers, is that we need some time. We need to figure out where it belongs, and so I appreciate your patience. I know that there are people there who've been waiting to see this, wanting to see it, anxious to see it. We need a little bit more time. We want to give this film a chance to kind of spread its wings and take off, and until we kind of pursue potential avenues for that, we don't really know that we want to put it on the web just willy-nilly and let anyone click and see. So yeah, thank you for your patience, and we'll keep you posted on all that. So what could you be doing in the meantime in the next couple of months as we pursue the future of the film? There's a couple things. One, you can tell your friends about it, send them to jointheraid.com, show them the videos, show them the clips, the trailer we have posted on the front. Just spread the word about the film to anyone you know. We'd love to gain traction, get Facebook friends, people following our Twitter, that sort of thing. Also, you can sign up for our newsletter. We have a newsletter link on our webpage. Actually, any page that you're on our website, if you go up to the top, you'll see a place where you can put your email address, and that'll sign you up for our newsletter. We'd love to keep in touch with you that way. And then lastly is I'd love to get your feedback on this little piece of the film that I'd like to share with you now. This section of the film is Months Behind working very, very hard on their Putricide kill. It'll give you a taste of what exactly we've done here with following this particular guild, as well as trying to have a broader conversation about the experience of MMOs and social gaming. Yeah, I hope you like it. I'm very proud of it and look forward to hearing from you. So stay tuned from us. I hope you have a great week, month, and let me know what you think. Kevin@jointheraid.com, or you can always post to our forums. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Talk to you soon.
There's only a few bosses in there that are actually like real ball busters, and the rest of them, even on heroic mode, we plowed through. I remember the first night we were like 8 of 12 and 10 man. We were like, okay, well, this is gonna be a quick run, and then we got to Sindragosa and she started raping us.
Putricide was one that was a challenge to us for no good reason in both normal and heroic, and in both 10 and 25.
You set? Let's do it.
All right, counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Putricide's tough. I mean,
He's a tough fight to get used to. I do remember being stuck on that guy for a while.
There's a lot going on there. He just throws slime on the ground. He also puts down these bombs that explode. He also throws these things that these other oozes that also bounce. There's a lot of goo and ooze in this wing. Experiment coming up. Ready to kill green. Comes orange. Ready to kill it.
I'm not supposed to slow 3 things around.
Why did we wiping? Something weird happened there. It's very, very complex in how it specifically works. B spread out. That's kind of down.
Oh, bombs in phase 2. That's why I should move.
That's what I said like 15 times.
Boss to 82 and then stop.
We sort of got through the transition.
That's kind of down.
Right,
I'm really
Get
lucky.
moving. Stop on the boss. Stop on the boss. Reggie, what the F happened there,
What
man?
just happened? Anyway, I'm counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2.
That was really, really frustrating.
We ready?
When are we going till?
Till we kill it. Well, let's kill this so we can go and kill Syndragosa. Lots of deeps, but not too much deeps, big dummies. We've been real close for many attempts now. Let's bring it home, guys. Careful, Erg.
Watch.
Push the boss. Orange is on Erg. After this, jump back on the boss. Fight starting fresh, plus bombs, plus Malibu goo. Just working like clockwork, guys. Keep this up.
Go, go, go.
Got him! There we go!
Very nice.
If you've ever had a group achievement that is sort of beyond what any other group has achieved, you know, that's a special sort of bonding that you acquire with those people.
I actually like the social aspect where you're getting together with other gamers and coordinating and doing one thing with one set goal and trying to get that done as well as possible.
And that's one of the things I think is really cool about raiding. It's not a bunch of people trying to tear each other down. It's a bunch of people trying to work together in order to solve a problem. And I find that very encouraging.
You feel like you've not only done something wonderful just as a person, but also you've been accepted and you know, enmeshed in a very tight, close community of trust.
Thing is, I mean, I would have stepped away a long time ago if it wasn't for my commitment to this group of people.
It's unfortunate when people assume that it is about the game, because really it's about your friendships. That's 100% what it is.
This kind of thing is really breaking some boundaries in terms of how humans connect and what kind of communities we form. There's quite a lot of stigma against gamers.
Yeah, I feel like MMOs get a terrible rap, especially in like the media. They're like, oh, somebody went and killed somebody for stealing an item from them, like in real life, which like maybe happened once in history.
It just doesn't seem socially acceptable at this point.
Given the stigma that's out there, I can understand why people are reluctant to say, you know, I'm a gamer.
If someone surfs, for example, as their hobby, like that's what they do, and they're applying for a job, they can say that they surf and it's socially acceptable, and they'll probably get along with their employer very well. But it's different with gaming.
We tend to associate people who spend their lives playing games, you know, with all kinds of personality disorders.
That's what lonely kids play when they don't have any friends.
Pimple face.
Sweaty guys in their mother's basement.
Don't have any friends.
A basement dwelling nerd.
Never socialize. And
You're a loser.
That's still a stereotype about WoW, and I'm not an old sweaty guy in my mother's basement.
They'll lump you in with the guys that just like know life it, like that just play the game 24/7 and just try to live their life in game.
those people are there. I'm not gonna lie, like those people exist, and there's a reality too when you play MMO that a lot of people aren't gonna have very good social skills. Not all of them, but generally speaking, I think that's a fair assumption.
They're just a negative stereotype, and all MMO gamers are really lumped in with them, and it's pretty unfair.
I know why I do it, I don't really feel like every time I should explain to people that, you know, raiding isn't like this crazy antisocial thing that you're sitting in a room with you know, all the lights off, just playing this game night after night after night.
It's a very social game, and there's tons of people who are completely normal. Most of the people who play, like, you wouldn't say, that guy totally plays WoW when he goes home. Like, that's not what it is. A lot of people have kids, there's couples who play, there's, like, surgeons who play, firefighters. One of our guild members is a member of the DEA. He fights drug crime, basically. He got shot. Like, people are completely normal.
There is a grandfather with 5 grandkids in my guild, and he's a really good mage.
Like anything else where there's a huge category, I mean, there's what, 6-7 million people playing WoW, maybe more, I don't really know. You're gonna get every spectrum, everything.
The demographics indicate not only, you know, a lot more people, but a much more varied group of people.
And I hope that we don't still continue to look at people who play video games and say, oh, you're a loser, you know, why don't you have any friends? I think that's a generational thing, and that will just heal itself over time.
People who don't know much about games would do well to start thinking of this again as an incredibly intense multiplayer sport. And when you've got people doing things like killing the Lich King, you're talking about World Cup championship level achievements. I imagine in a generation or two, there will be gray-haired old men who have screenshots, you know, up on the wall of being one of the first to defeat the Lich King. And that will be understood by their children and grandchildren. Oh, Papa did that.
Cellophane. Cellophane.
Let's, I think we're set to go. 2, 1.
Good game.
Awesome
Nice
job,
fucking
guys.
job, guys.
That is awesome.